so the technique that I'll be working on today is called positive traits. And this technique can be used on children or adolescents. If you want to use it on a child, I would prefer the age to be at least about 8. So these are the things that you need in order to do this intervention. You'll need some type of poster board. This is a Post-it, a large enlarged Post-it. And you'll also need some colorful markers, which I have here. And then just some tape to kind of hang it up on the wall. And then up here on the top, I just listed it, I am. So what you want to do is you want to put 58 positive traits. I have a list here that'll be uploaded of some traits that you can put on. So you'll add all of those on there and then leave one blank, which is here at the bottom. So I'm going to call in my client and I'll show you how this technique works. All right, Liz, you can come on in. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Did you have a good day today?
It's okay.
Okay. So remember I told you last week that I had something pretty fun planned for us to do today. I know that we mentioned, we kind of talked about some deep stuff before about how you feel about yourself. And you remember you told me that sometimes you don't feel too good about yourself? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. Well, today we're going to look at some of the things that you do like about yourself. Because there may be some things that we don't like, but there's also some positive things that we should love about ourselves, okay?
Okay.
So look behind you. There's a large list of different traits. These are all positive traits. So I'm going to give you some fun markers. I have 3 different colors.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is I want you to go through and circle all of the traits that you feel like you are.
That I am? Okay.
Wow, we're getting a lot of circles.
I think that's it.
Think that's all?
I think that's it.
Okay. So you have some circles on there. So I want you to tell me what they are. So I want you to start with I am and then read to me your different positive traits about yourself.
I am kind. I am friendly. I am relaxed. I am sensitive. I am grateful. I am open-minded. I am helpful.
Okay, so that's a good amount of positive traits. So how did it feel hearing about those things that you are?
Pretty good.
Did it make you feel special?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So what I want you to do is, for each of your circles, I want you to tell me a story about a time that resembles that positive trait where you kind of exemplify that, okay? So tell me a time when you feel like you were most kind.
We had visitors at school the other day, and I saw them in the hall and greeted them and told them I hope they had an awesome day.
Yeah, that's a very kind thing to do. Do you think that made them feel good?
I think so. It would have made me feel good.
Good. That's a very kind thing to do.
Friendly. I was nice to the new kid in class.
Really? So
Yeah.
what happened?
I let him play with blocks with me, or with the
nice.
toys with me.
That's very nice. So that made you feel good, and then I'm pretty sure that made him feel good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else?
Sensitive.
Mm.
I cried the other day when I saw my friend get hurt.
You
So,
did.
yeah, I don't like to see my friends hurt. So that was kind of hard for me.
I bet so. So tell me, do you think it's a good thing to cry?
Sometimes I do. I think in the right situation, if that's how you're feeling, then sometimes it's okay to cry.
Mm-hmm. So being sensitive is a positive thing because when you cry, what does it do? What is it releasing?
Those emotions that you're holding inside of you. So sometimes it's better to get them out instead of holding it in.
Absolutely. That's a really good list. What's the next one?
Grateful.
Okay.
My dad worked extra weekend last weekend, so he wasn't at home. But because of that, he bought us new toys last week, so I was really happy about that and thanked him a lot for buying me a new bike with his hard-earned money.
That's good. So you pointed out that he works really hard to be able to buy you those things. So that you know there's some people that may not be able to get bikes like what you get. So that does make you feel a lot grateful. Okay, so what do we have next?
The next one's open-minded.
Ooh.
I think with that one, I think I'm open-minded in the fact that, like, I'll play with anybody on the playground or at recess. Like, I don't care if it's a boy or a girl or if they look like me or not. Like, if they're playing the same game I'm playing, I'll play with them.
That's so nice of you. So you feel like you're open to new experiences and having new friends. Okay, so what is the one you have down at the bottom?
The last one I have on the bottom is helpful.
Okay.
One of my friends the other day was struggling with some of her classwork in math, and I'm really good at math, so I kind of showed her how to do it and kind of helped her along with her work so she wouldn't get behind.
That was a really good thing. So again, not only have you helped someone, you're also being very kind. So that's really good that you're doing that with your classmates and your friends. So there you see there's a line right there. What do you think I want you to do with that line?
Not sure.
What I want you to do is come up with your own. Okay. I know there's a lot of traits up here, but we're all very unique in our own way. So I want you to write down one that you come up with. I'll give you a couple seconds to kind of think of that and write that on that line.
Okay. I'm spontaneous. Like, I'm down to do whatever, so, like, I think that could be one.
Okay,
Not
sounds
sure
good.
how to spell spontaneous.
All right, so we got spontaneous. So tell me a memorable time when you were spontaneous.
So there was this one night where everyone in my family wanted to stay in and like play games and watch a movie, but we hadn't been out as like a family in a while. Okay. So I suggested like let's go to Chuck E. Cheese. So that way we kind of got out as a family. We didn't stay in the house. So I feel like that was kind of spontaneous.
That's very spontaneous. So you're the type of person that, you know, hey, everybody, let's come together and just do something. So you don't like to sit around, so you're very adventurous.
Yes.
Okay, that's really good. So I'm happy that you did this with me because I want you to take a look at all of the nice things that you circled about yourself and tell me how does that make you feel to see that there are some positive things about yourself that you like.
It's good to actually see them written down because, like, I know these things, but sometimes they're easy to forget. Like, if I'm thinking so much negative stuff about myself, sometimes it's good to actually, like, remind myself that I do have positive traits that I like.
Absolutely, and that was the purpose of this. And it was even better that we put it on something that you can take and you can hang up in your room. So days when you start to feel like maybe I'm not so nice or maybe I'm not such a good person, because sometimes we do have those days, but it's important to remember that these are all of the things that you have that are positive, that you do like about yourself. So this is a good reminder not to allow a bad day to make you feel bad about who you are, because you are a unique and a special person, because you're kind, you're friendly, you're relaxed, you're sensitive, you're grateful, open-minded, helpful, and you're spontaneous.
Yeah.
That makes you feel good, doesn't it? I see a smile on your face, so it does make you feel good. Okay, so I do want you to take that with you and take that home and kind of try to think about some of those things when you do feel that. So when you look at it, I know that you told me before there was a couple of negative things that you didn't like about yourself, but it looks like all of the positive things outweigh all of those negative traits that you told me before. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for doing this with me today.
No problem. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You as well.
Oh, you gotta put your password in.
Oh, there's not one.